Welcome to Business Innovators Radio, featuring industry influencers and trendsetters sharing proven strategies to help you build a better life right now.
You are listening to the Brilliance Business Show, conversations with leading experts in business. And today we have a wonderful guest, Cindy Costley. Cindy is an integrative wellness coach, and our topic today is healing through the physical, spiritual, emotional, and energetic aspects of their life. A great topic. Cindy, welcome to the Brilliance Business Show.
Thank you, Mark. It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm really looking forward to a conversation with you today, Cindy. Before I get started, I just need to make a legal disclaimer that Cindy is not offering legal advice or legal assistance. So let's get started with the show. Cindy, can you share with our listeners a little bit about yourself and your business?
Yes, absolutely. My story starts back actually at the age of 15 years old when I became allergic suddenly to everything in the world. So when I say everything, I became allergic to almost all chemicals, all plant life, all animal life, most foods. And, you know, it just started this really crazy allergic reaction that I started getting rashes all over my body, and it went on for many years. Over the years, you know, I did raise a family and I went to school and I was able to function and I stayed very positive and just had this beautiful outlook on life, all while suffering with these crazy allergic reactions. And it wasn't until at the age of 49 that my body started shutting down, and it had just become too much. My kidneys started shutting down, my liver started shutting down, and I knew that I was dying. And I knew I had to do something a little bit different. Over the years, I had tried everything. I had tried Western medicine, Eastern medicine. My parents, sent me to all kinds of specialists, and nothing ever worked. And the one piece that I never implemented or really kind of brought into my life was the spiritual aspects of healing. So at 49, when I was so sick, first thing I did was sought out a functional doctor, and rather than going strictly Western medicine, so I could focus on the Western and the Eastern at the same time. And then I had a friend that said, I want you to start asking to be shown the truth of who you are. And I started really mentoring with a spiritual advisor as well as with the physical, aspects of my healing process. And fast forward 5 years, in that 5-year healing process, I learned that all of the allergic reactions were actually stemming from sexual trauma from when I was a child. So at age 6, 14, and 15, I had 3 major traumas that my body, instead of, becoming depressed or having anxiety or, covering it up with drugs or alcohol, like you often see with many individuals that are just, riddled with this pain, my body took it on very physical and said, I'm going to protect you from the world by making you allergic to the world. So that's kind of how the doctor described it was a protective measure so that I wouldn't get hurt again. And as I healed all of the traumas, I've also been able to heal the allergic reactions, and I have a whole new life. And so after that healing process was over, it became very clear that I've learned so much, and I've been through so much that I absolutely have to take this out to the world and help others heal as well. And that is how I started the Underlying Answers.
Cindy, thank you for sharing your story. It's really inspiring, and I can see how that could have been so difficult, having to go through all of those allergic reactions and being allergic to so many different things. And then obviously all the trauma you have been through childhood as well. I really, really respect how you're serving others now to help them to move forwards in their lives as well. And there is so much evidence and scientific proof now that we can heal ourselves, and spirituality, and the Western world is great for medical science, but we must not ignore Eastern, because there's so much evidence out there that we are not tapping into powers that we all have to heal ourselves. And I hope I'm not getting Eastern and Western the wrong way around either. Can you clarify that, Cindy?
Yes, absolutely. Western medicine is, you go to your MD, they give you, for instance, for many years, I would have an allergic reaction. And for me, those always manifested in massive rashes, a breakout of just huge open sores and rashes all over my body. So I would go to the Western medicine doctor, and they would give me a steroid, an antibiotic, prednisone, cortisone shot, all the different things that are necessary at some time in certain points in your life. However, they did a lot of damage to my body over the years as well. And so Eastern medicine is seeking some of those remedies, but from the plant life, right? Some more natural remedies versus it being pharmaceuticals. And I'm not against pharmaceuticals. I think that there's absolutely a need and a place for them in certain times in our life. I do think that we tend to want that quick fix. And, all those years, I'd go in and get a shot, and yes, it got rid of the rashes, but it never actually addressed anything that was going on underlying under the surface as to why I was having these allergic reactions. And that's where holistic, healing can come in, as well as the spiritual healing.
Thank you for clarifying that. And I got them the right way round, so I'm happy about that as well. Cindy, who are your clients? Who are your customers?
My customers are individuals that are ready to heal their lives at a really deep level. I mentioned earlier about a quick fix in society, and it is our nature as human beings to want that quick fix, that pill. And the reality is, when we want to heal at a deep level, we've got to get in, dive deep, and do the work. And so our clients they've tried just about everything. They're oftentimes, just at that phase where they don't know what else to do. And they realize that they really haven't dug deep into the underlying reasons behind their illnesses. And it's time to start doing so. And so they're ready to put in the work, make some pretty big lifestyle changes a little at a time. Our process is, it's a lengthy process, because you implement small steps into your life each week to start to heal and grow through life. And so it's individuals that are really ready to step into their power and say yes to a whole, healthy, vibrant life by putting in the hard work and being willing to make those lifestyle changes that are necessary.
And so rewarding for you as well, serving others and really helping them. That must be so beneficial to you as well, knowing that you have been through so much, that you're making such an impact to help others to improve their wellness as well. What is the ha-ha moment that led to your launch of your business?
That's such an interesting question, because I really had a pretty powerful moment fighting with my guides and my angels. So I really connect well with my guides that are supporting me throughout my healing journey. And the moment I started saying yes to healing, I have been given the answers and the next step all along the way. And that included a period of time in year 4 of my healing process that I kept being told in my meditation that I needed to start journaling and writing blogs that could help others. And this was kind of the turning point where I was starting to realize I was being guided not just to heal myself, but to also start healing others. And I really fought against it because I wasn't ready to blog just yet. And I remember sitting in my meditation and saying, okay, you want me to do this? You want me to start blogging? Fine. You need to help me figure out the name so I can start a business and, really put it out on the internet. And I kept wanting the name to have something to do with the root of the cause, the root of things, or the underlying causes or something. And but I kept going with the word root, and I kept getting told by my guides, no, no, no. So I actually, like a toddler, threw a tantrum, stood up, went into the kitchen, did my dishes, and I came back and I said, okay, God, if you really want me to start helping people, you need to give me the name of my company so that I can start blogging. And I literally heard the words. I was alone in my house, and I literally heard the words that said the underlying answers. And I knew right then and there that I was given what my journey is supposed to be. And I went upstairs, I bought the URL, I started blogging. And it was about 5 months later that I was told it was time to actually step down from a company that I am a software owner. I built, I was growing software company. That was where I put my time. I was working part-time, and I ended up stepping down from that and, going full-time into the underlying answers, because I was being guided to, and I knew that that was what needed to be done next. So it was a pretty amazing process.
Well, congratulations to you for following your passion and purpose and taking those brave steps. What really motivates you, Cindy, to jump out of bed every single morning?
Ooh, that's such a great question. I love that question, because for so many years, getting out of bed was the hardest part of my day. I would wake up just in pain and agony, physically, emotionally. And I really struggled to get out of bed for basically almost, 36 years. And now I am so grateful. I wake up just knowing that I'm free for the first time in my life. And that alone is, so empowering. And then also recognizing that I have actually healed every aspect of my life. When I chose to heal, I didn't realize that I was telling the universe, I don't want to just heal me physically. I basically said yes to healing every single aspect of my life. I healed my childhood traumas. I healed my relationship with my husband. We've had a lot that we had to work through. I healed my finances. I had some challenges from my business, from a previous business that I still hadn't cleaned up. And I got to clean all that up. And, I healed basically every single thing that was not working for my higher good in my life. So now I wake up and there's nothing but pure joy to look forward to. There's no stress. And that motivates me to jump out of bed every morning for sure. Right. I know it sounds like magic, and it didn't happen overnight. This was all a very long process of over 5 years, where I, one step at a time, healed one aspect of my life. And it's extremely freeing and beautiful.
Great reasons to get out of bed every single day. What sets your business apart, and what unique need are you filling for your clients?
I'd say that what sets me apart is, one, my personal story and my experience.
Yes.
The other aspect is that I brought in one of my spiritual healers. So our company, The Underlying Answers, focuses on healing the physical, the emotional, the spiritual, and the energetic aspects of our life. I truly believe with everything I have in me that if we don't heal all four of those aspects, we're not going to be able to fully heal everything in our life. And I'm in a good example of that, because of all the different modalities that I've tried over the years. They usually focus on one or the other. But our process is designed to focus on all four. And I recognize that I'm not the expert yet in the spiritual and the energetic. So I brought in somebody that has been an integral part of my own healing process. Her name is Shaylee. And she focuses and helps individuals in our process with the spiritual and energetic. So I focus on the physical and the emotional. She focuses on the spiritual and energetic with our clients. The other aspect I would say that really helps us stand out is that we're not a quick fix. We really help people dive deep and get down to the dirty aspects of our life. It's not fun to have to face some of these traumas and some of the issues that have happened in our past that have got us where we are today. But if we don't heal that, we're just putting a Band-Aid over it. And so we really help people understand that we got to go back so that we can go forward. And we'll help, the way we do it is we help them find the right modalities for them. So we're not the ones healing them. We're the ones supporting them, loving them, giving them the strength and the courage and the mentorship to find the right tools, the right healing modalities, and the right processes to help them heal everything that they need to heal in their past so they can move forward in their lives as well.
I love that. With the right mentorship, we heal ourselves, but with the support and guidance of people that really know how to lift you up and take you to a better place, anything is possible. It's never too late to heal from trauma. Could you just share a few more details on the kind of services and products you offer?
Yes, absolutely. We offer two different services. So one is a membership, and within the membership, it's all online, and we go live twice a week with our members. So every Monday we have a book club. For instance, this coming up next Monday, we're starting the book, The Power of Now, and by Eckhart Tolle. And we read it separately, and then we get together once a week and we discuss it and talk about how we can integrate what we're learning from the book into our lives. And then on Thursdays, we have what's called Thriving Thursday. And that's where we get together and we talk on the first Thursday of every month, discuss the emotional aspects of healing. The second Thursday are the physical, third Thursday are the spiritual, and the fourth Thursday are the energetic. And I do the first two, Shaylee does the second two. And we start with a meditation, and we have a learning opportunity. Within that time, we allow our members to ask questions, talk about how they can integrate some of the steps that we're providing for them into their lives. And then we end with a meditation as well. And then in our platform, there's a tool where they can communicate. The members can communicate with one another, ask questions, and support one another in their healing journey as well. The second product we offer is a course. And this is actually a 12-month course. As I mentioned, we focus on healing over the long term. So it's a step-by-step course where Shaylee and I give our clients one step every week towards their healing journey. So we help them learn to meditate and really integrate the healing process into their lives and take what they're learning and put it into place in their lives. So actually using it. And then if the individuals that have the course also are members, and so that they can get on and ask questions of us on the Thriving Thursday. And everything we do in Thriving Thursday kind of meshes with the course itself.
I love Eckhart Tolle as well. He's such a great, great teacher, and just beautiful how you're really passionate about serving and helping others. We're coming up to the last few minutes of the show, Cindy, and I want to touch on a little bit. You are part of a new collaboration book with world-class experts, including Marie Diamond, Dr. Joe Vitale, Keith Leon, Adam Markle. The book is called Navigating the Clickety-Clack. Just tell us a little bit about this.
Yes, it's been such a wonderful experience, and I'm so grateful to be part of this amazing book where there's many beautiful authors that have so much wisdom to share with their readers. And I was asked to be to write a chapter for this book as well. And the book really just helps individuals look at how to manage. It's called the clickety-clack because it's those tough times in life where you're just stuck in the middle of it. And the clickety-clack, as they reference it, is when you're riding a bike and you're switching gears and you're getting that clicky clack noise, and then suddenly you're in the next gear and you're doing well. And we all go through those clickety clack times in life. And the book is just tons of wisdom by beautiful authors that have a lot of their own stories and their own, educational background to help give some really great advice on how to manage and get through those times with ease and grace.
And how can our listeners get a hold of the book? It's on Amazon, right?
Yes, it's on Amazon, and you can just Google it or go to Amazon and search for the clickety clack how to, navigating the clickety clack. Yes. Thank you so much.
It's a bit of a mouthful, but I have done that for you. It's navigating the clickety clack. I would encourage everyone to get a copy of Navigating the Clickety Clack. It's on Amazon, and it's such a great book that whoever chapter you read, you are going to pick up something that will help you move forwards in business and in life. Cindy, I have really, really enjoyed having a conversation with you, learning more about you and your business. Can you share with our listeners, how can our audience connect with you? What's the best way for them to reach out?
Yes, absolutely. So the best way to find us is on theunderlyinganswers.com. That is our website, and it says everything about our membership and our courses. And you can also email me at Cindy, Cindy, at theunderlyinganswers.com. And thirdly, I have a private Facebook group where I go live with my story. I'm still in some of my own healing process around these allergic reactions, so I talk about that. We talk about trauma, and this is just a free Facebook group, and you can search on Facebook at The Underlying Answers as well. So those are the best ways to reach me.
Cindy, I think you are serving the world in such an incredible way. Thank you so much for being my guest today.
Thank you for having me, Mark. I'm very grateful to you and to your listeners and to all that you bring to the world, because you really make a difference by bringing on, these different guest speakers. So I appreciate you.
Wonderful. You go and enjoy the rest of your day. I know you're very busy with all work-related topics, and I've really enjoyed a conversation with you. You have been listening to the Brilliance Business Show, conversations with leading experts in business.
Thanks for listening to Business Innovators Radio. To hear all episodes featuring leading industry influencers and trendsetters, visit us online at businessinnovatorsradio.com today.